Hi YouTube, it's Adrienne. So I told you guys that I was going to try to get on here and do a update on my anatomy scan, and then I had also my 4-week OB appointment on the same day. So I just wanted to give you a quick review of how that all went. So I had my anatomy scan first, and I told you guys that unfortunately Ian wasn't able to come because all my other kids were out of school this last week for Christmas break. So he was home with them. I took my oldest daughter with me. She wanted to go, so that was really fun to have her there. And everything looked really, really good with baby. He was still a boy, and I was a little bit nervous. I had kept referring to it as a he, and the ultrasound tech was like, "Oh, so you're pretty positive it's a boy?" And I said, "Well, we had a scan, but it was really early, so, you know, I would appreciate it if you could check again." And so while she was down there looking, I did get a little bit of like anxiety, but she said, "Looks like they were right." So yeah, it's definitely a boy. And he was measuring almost to the day. His head and his abdomen measured like exact 19 weeks and 1 day. That's what I was. And then his femur, because they measure the bone in the thigh, and he, according to that bone, he was 19 weeks and 5 days. So I think that they just kind of average all of those numbers together, and it gave me an estimated due date of May 24th, which May 25th is my due date that I've been going by, so it's pretty close to spot on. So growing really well. His heartbeat was 150 beats per minute, and he was in there just yawning and trying to suck on his hands and just being super cute. I got some pictures. She didn't, you know, when you go and have like a gender scan done that's optional, they kind of get like cute pictures and really let you watch the baby move around and stuff. And this, you know, it's not like that, and they don't focus that much on cute pictures. So this one's super creepy, in my opinion. That's like his face, apparently. Sorry, I don't want to like have all my info on here, but yeah, that's like his face. That's like one creepy big eye, one other eye that's like staring right at you, and then his like weird pig nose. And then there is the boy shot. Yeah, so that's definitely a boy. And then of course the cuteness of the the cute profile pic that I love. I love that picture. That's so precious. His little nose, and then his thigh, knee, and little foot. And I just want to squeeze that little bottom right there. Just squeeze. It's so cute. Love it. So that went really, really well. It was cute. It was easy, fun. I mean, kind of boring because they just take a bunch of measurements, but it's still fun to see him in action. And I did find out that my placenta is posterior, which explains why I have been able to feel the baby moving now for a couple weeks at least. And I actually feel him every day now, morning and night, sometimes in the middle of the day. And I had mentioned, I think in one of my updates, that I kind of had to be sitting still to be able to feel him. But like today, I was at work kind of up moving around, and I actually started to feel him moving. So he's getting strong enough that I can notice his movements even if I'm doing other things. So he is getting big. It's crazy. She said he weighs at this point about 10 ounces, which is almost as much as a can of soda. So that's really cool. And then that's pretty much it on that. And then I had my doctor's appointment right afterward. And I told you guys that the only thing that I was really concerned about was my weight, because I hadn't gained weight. I gained 1 pound. in the last 4 weeks. So because I lost weight, I guess technically that puts me at -1 pound through this pregnancy so far. I am exactly 140 pounds now. My doctor, I kind of talked to him about it and just said, you know, is this like a concern? And he asked me if I had been really, really sick in the beginning, and I told him not really. I mean, I was nauseous, but I didn't really throw up a lot. You know, I didn't really feel like I wasn't able to eat or anything like that. And he just really didn't say much about it at all. So I think it's just one of those things that as long as the baby is growing, I mean, what else can they really do? You know, he just said probably from the halfway point on is when a lot of women start to notice more weight gain. So possibly now. What's been kind of weird is in all my pregnancies, I have very much fluctuated where I start, but it seems that no matter what weight I start at, I'm always delivering at around the exact same weight. Which is really weird. I don't know what that is, but I'm always around 160 pounds when I deliver. So I started thinking about it and thinking, well, that makes sense because that's about 20 pounds from now, and I'm about 20 weeks pregnant almost. So if I start gaining a pound a week like I should be, that will put me around 160 pounds when I deliver. Maybe that's just where my body feels like it needs to be when I have a baby. I don't know, but anyway, that's where I'm at with that. And there was really nothing else to the appointment. I mean, you guys know how it is. I was measuring at 20 centimeters, so a little bit big, I guess. And he asked me, have you felt baby move yet? And I said yes. And he listened to the heartbeat. It was 150 beats per minute still. That was pretty much it. So it was really quite, you know, uneventful, and I guess that is a good thing. So I think that's it. Oh, and the other thing is that we are possibly decided on a name for our little boy. This just happened in the last couple days, and Ian just said, I really, really like this name. Actually, what happened is I had posted on Facebook a picture of the baby, of the ultrasound, and Ian commented on the picture and said, hi, little baby Rowan, or something. And I thought, I said, did you just name our child, you know? But he really, really likes the name Rowan, R-O-W-A-N, and I really love it too. I think it's adorable. I think it's the first name that we both really like, and I don't have any like, I don't know, I just can't picture. I really, it's like how it has been with all my kids. When you hear the name you love, and you hear the name that you want, there's just a different feeling behind it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you just feel like that's the one. And I truly feel that way about this name. I really think Rowan is going to be our baby's name. So, and the middle name, it's kind of undecided still, but we really love the middle name Maddox, like M-A-D-D-O-X, Maddox. And so I think Rowan Maddox is going to be our baby's name. Don't quote me on that because, you know, it's not like official. We haven't said this is it, this is final, but that is what we are definitely leaning towards right now. So let me know, what do you guys think of that name? Do you love it? I don't really care. I mean, that came across wrong. I care about your opinions, but it doesn't really sway my decision if you don't personally like it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I like to hear people's opinions if you feel a certain way about it, and or what that name makes you feel or represents for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might think that name is too feminine, or some people might think it's very strong, or it just sounds weird together, or whatever. Let me know. Let me know your opinion. I just because I said I didn't care, I didn't mean it like that. I love to hear you guys' opinion. It just doesn't mean that I'm going to change my mind because you don't like my name. Does that make sense? So let me know what you guys think about it, because we're pretty excited about it. The other names that we had kind of considered were Julian, Sullivan, Solomon, Corbin, and Carson. But, you know, all of those names, like I said, they're just kind of so-so for me. And I think Rowan is awesome. I love it. So, the N thing at the end, it kind of became a trend on accident with us naming our children. My oldest is named Roslyn, Rozlynn, and my second born is named Keegan, Keegan. And so we just love those names, and they both happen to end in N. And then mine and Ian's names end in the N sound. And so by the time we got to our third child, we just thought, well, she should have a name ending with the same sound so she can kind of fit. So there's Evelyn, even though she goes by Evie, her name is Evelyn. And then from there, it was just like, that's just the way it's going to be now. We really didn't think we were going to have that many kids. So now we also have a Lillian, who goes by Lily, and then we have a Vivian. That's my last one. She's Viv. She's Vivian. So we just had to name the baby something that ended in the N sound. Excuse me. Oh my God. Pregnant woman gas. Wow. It's so embarrassing. Anyways, so that's it. That's my doctor's appointment update, my anatomy scan update, my name update, and I will talk to you guys later. Comment below, guys. Tell me what you think about my name choice. I want to know. Tell me. Okay, bye.